morning. Thank you for tapping in for some real talk from the heart this morning. This morning's real talk is from Hebrews chapter 8, verse 1. Hebrews chapter 8, verse 1. It says, "Now this is the main point, or this is the crowning point of the things we are saying. We have such a high priest who is seated at the right hand of the throne of the majesty in the heavens." Thinking about this passage this morning and about how in this section of Hebrews, right, you have the greatest high priest, right, the superior high priest, and he's interceding for us, seated at the right hand of God. Hebrews 7:25, man, just a beautiful passage. But here, this thought of being seated was really sticking with me this morning, because I began to think of the tabernacle, right? The tent, the holy tent that Moses was instructed to build. And then I was thinking about the temple that Solomon built. And in both the tabernacle and the temple, right, in the Holy of Holies, neither of those had seats, right? So the high priest would never sit down. Why is that? Because his work was never finished, right? The work was never finished. He would never get a chance to sit down. But our high priest, right, the Son of God, the Lord Jesus Christ, he cried from the cross, from his cross, there on Golgotha, Calvary. He cried out those words. It's recorded in John 19:30. He said, "It is finished." Right? It is finished. Right? Propitiation has been made through the Son of God, our high priest. Right? Propitiation meaning the satisfactory payment. Our redemption, atonement. Man, we've been made right with God once and for all through what Jesus Christ has done for us. And listen, because he took his seat, right, he sat done, as I like to say. Not only did he sat down, but he sat done. Right? The work of atoning, right? The work of making us right with God has been completed. It's done. But here's my encouragement to you. Because he has taken his seat, take a seat, man, take a seat. The work of salvation, the work of being made right with God, man, it's done. Man, take a load off. Take a load off, man. Stop trying to be made right with God. You've already been made right with God. You need to receive that free gift of salvation today. Listen, and be seated in that, man. Rest in that. All the religious works, man, all of the practices and rituals and ceremonies and rules can never give you the rest the Lord Jesus Christ has already given us through his sacrifice. And so he is seated right now. He is making intercession for those who have come to God through him. The question is have you come to God through Jesus Christ? Have you come to him through the Lord Jesus Christ? Because once you do, man, you enter into that rest and you can take a seat. But listen, again, religion can never allow you to take a seat in the presence of God. Never. You're always running about trying to do enough, never knowing when you've done enough. But Christ is enough, and he did enough on your behalf and my behalf. And so I encourage you today, take a seat. Take a seat, man. Relax at the feet of the Lord Jesus Christ. Trust in his mercy. Rejoice in his salvation. The work has been done. He's seated. So why don't you take a seat? God bless y'all, man. Have a great day. Reminding you that the Lord loves you and I love you too. And I am praying for you, asking that you would please be praying for me as well. Man, God bless y'all. Have a great weekend.